this point we've animated the text, but the background image just sits there. So we're now going to add an unsettling effect. We'll use an adjustment layer to apply the effect only after the text has appeared on the screen. So select the Embrace PSD layer, choose Layer, New, Adjustment Layer, and then rename it Background Effect. After Effects creates a new adjustment layer immediately above the layer you selected. The adjustment layer will affect all the layers below it. Go to 5 seconds on the timeline, 500. Then press Alt and then the left bracket. And what that does is it trims the layer so that its point is at 5 seconds. In the Effects and Presets panel over here, we're going to type Bad TV. And we're going to select the Bad TV 3 weak animation preset and drag it onto the background effect layer on the timeline panel. So click right there. We're going to drag that to the background effect. Press the home key to move the current time indicator to the beginning, and then press the space bar to preview the movie. The series title slides down, the episode title appears, and then the image becomes distorted. Near the end of the time ruler, the episode title explodes off the screen. The image is challenging to see once the effect is applied. We can change that setting in the effect to make the image clearer. In the Effects Controls panel, up here in the Wave Type menu where it says Noise, we're going to click that arrow and we're going to change it to Smooth Noise. So now hit Preview, and you can see the difference. It is easier to see than it was previously. So you can stop your preview, and let's click File and then save what we're doing. You use the Essential Graphics panel to build custom controls and share them as motion graphics templates. Drag the properties into the panel to add controls you want to make editable. In the panel, you can customize the names of controls, and you can group them to help others understand their function. You can open the Essentials Graphics panel separately or select the Essentials Graphics workspace to open the panels you're most likely to use in creating a template, including the Effects and Presets panel. We're going to choose Window, Workspace, and then go to Essential Graphics. In the Essential Graphics panel, choose Title Sequence from the Master menu. So click right here and Title Sequence. Your template will be based on the title sequence composition. Type Shot in the Dark Sequence for the template name. Shot in the Dark Sequence. The episode title for this title sequence is going to change for each episode, so the editor needs to be able to edit the text. For every text layer, there's a source text property that you can add to the Essential Graphics panel. In the Timeline panel, expand the text properties for the Episode 3 layer. So right here, we're going to expand the properties for that. Drag the source text property into the Essential Graphics panel. So click on this source text and just drag it up to here. Click the source text label in the Essential Graphics panel. Select the text and then type episode title. So right here where it says source text, episode title. Click Edit Properties next to the episode title properties. Right here. select Enable Font Size Adjustment, and then click OK. A text size slider appears right here below it. In the timeline panel, select the Episode 3 layer. Press P. That displays the position property. Then drag the position property into the Essential Graphics panel. So drag this position up here. The episode title text, font size, and position will be editable to Motion Graphics template users. Other attributes are protected from editing. Many effects properties can be included in Motion Graphics templates. You can see which properties in a composition are compatible with the Essential Graphics panel by clicking Solo Supported Properties. You'll add properties to change the appearance of the effect, which may need to be lighter or darker depending on the background image selected. In the Essential Graphics panel, click Solo Supported Properties right here. And that displays only the properties you can add to the timeline panel. In the timeline panel, hide the properties for the shot in the dark and episode 3 layers, because we don't need to add any more text properties. So let's just hide those. Under the color balance properties for the background effect layer, drag lightness into the Essential Graphics panel, and then drag saturation. Under the noise properties for the background effect layer, drag amount of noise. Drag the sliders in the Essential Graphics panel to see how the appearance of the effect changes, and then press Ctrl Z to undo any changes you made. So if you just drag this around, you can see how it would affect things, and then just Ctrl Z and it'll put it back to where it started. It's hard to tell what the properties currently in the Essential Graphics panel affect. You could change each of their names to make their effect clear, but it's easier to group them. We're going to create groups for the properties related to the episode title and those related to the background effect. So first we need to choose Add Group from the menu at the bottom of the Essential Graphics panel. By default it says Add Formatting, so we're going to click right here, Add Group. We're going to click up here and we're going to title this Episode Title. And then drag the episode title and the position properties into this group. So episode title, drag it into this group. And position into that group. Deselect all properties. Choose Add Group from the menu again. And we're going to rename this one Background Effect. Drag the saturation, lightness, and amount of noise properties into this group. So lightness, saturation, and amount of noise. Hide the properties for all layers in the timeline panel. And then let's click File and save our work.